a vending machine, an office, and a happy orc. What could go wrong? My name is Cleo Yeh, and in today's episode of The Blast Slate, we will follow 3D animator Daniel Silveria and his character, Grok.
It's always good to do comedy instead of doing a big action scene because you can do more with less time. So I thought, what can I do with an orc? Maybe he is on the dentist. Maybe he is trying to learn to dance. And then I got to the idea of an orc doing an office job, because it's kind of ridiculous. Like, why would an orc be in an office?
The juxtaposition of having this ogre character in a setting that, you know, everyday people kind of take for granted. And I think what Grok does is illuminate some of the little issues we have throughout the day that we just sort of let blow by us, but a character like him kind of illuminates those things and makes something funny out of something that's kind of generic and boring. And because of who he is,
I had a completely different idea of Grok. The story of Grok did not have a vending machine in it anywhere. He got to the office, he knocked down everything, then he gets a phone call, then he goes to take a photocopy. There was no vending machine. And I struggled just with him getting to the office for 2 months, and I wasn't getting anywhere. It didn't look right. I was having lots of trouble with that, and I got very frustrated because it just didn't seem working. And I started to think about other ideas that I could do, because the less you do, the more you can put into it, the more you can polish and make it look as perfect as possible. So I needed something smaller. Then I started thinking of the other ideas I had, the water cooler and everything, and I thought of the vending machine. And it ended up fleshing out to a good story.
well, when he pitched the idea, it was more of a story about a specific kind of character. And I think as it developed along, it actually really became Grok as a character himself, as a specific person, and out of that grew out of the final sort of film that he made, which was, you know, him fighting the vending machine, which is, you know, a classic Grok thing. It just became who that character was, and a lot of research went into the character, and a lot of video references. A very obvious thing that he had a passion for, you know, characters and building characters and animating those characters and bringing them to life.
When you have like a skinny character, he can move as fast as you want and he just do crazy arm movements and stuff, and it will be fine. But with a character like Grok that you have so much mass, each movement must have some sort of drag, and you need to see the reason for that mass to be moving. When you were recording a reference for Grok, I would get my coat and put like other coats inside, and it'll look like all big, and because you want to get the movements right, you want to feel like the character you're animating. So if you're animating a big character, you want to feel big, you want to feel heavy. I learned about Vancouver Film School and saw the kind of things we're doing here, and like, maybe this is my chance, maybe now I finally can learn how to do this. And I came and I got to do everything that I wanted. I got to do my film.
For this episode of The Blast Slate, we have seen how Grok went from concept to a final product. What other zany adventures will Grok get himself into? Click on the link to find out. I'm Cleo Yeh, and thanks for watching.